Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, passion for excellence.
This is Autoline Daily for August 19th, 2010, and now the news. As long expected, GM filed the paperwork yesterday to become a publicly traded company again, probably later this year. The document GM filed is over 700 pages long, laying out the strengths and weaknesses of the company. But it does not give any indication of how much money the company plans to raise or what the price of the stock will be. That'll come later. So, should you buy GM stock when it starts trading again? Here's a word to the wise. The Wall Street Journal points out that GM's European operations need billions for restructuring and that GM's pension fund is underfunded to the tune of $27 billion. Suzuki is in deep trouble in the American market. Suzuki sales are down close to 50% compared to a year ago, and now Bloomberg reports that 42 of Suzuki's dealers have simply stopped selling cars. That's out of 310 dealerships. Even the Suzuki Kizashi, a pretty decent compact car that was supposed to turn the company around, has turned out to be a sales dud. To draw more attention to the car, Suzuki and Road and Track magazine heavily modified a Kizashi and got it to go 203 miles an hour at the Bonneville Salt Flats. I give them an A for effort, but I think Suzuki could be on its last legs in the American market. Here's an interesting trend. In order to bring in more business, some dealerships are now servicing all makes and models, not just the ones the dealership sells. According to Wards, these dealers argue that a technician has the skill to fix any vehicle, and they can easily get data or other specialty parts from independent sources. One Honda dealer is also offering customers the choice of either a genuine Honda part or an aftermarket part when doing repairs. The dealer found that he could get more business this way since most customers don't want to pay OEM prices and they'd go elsewhere to have the part fixed. Automakers are gearing up for the Paris Motor Show, which kicks off late next month. You can expect a flurry of teaser photos and early reveals in the coming weeks. And one of the first automakers to tip its hand is Kia. Wards reports that the South Korean car builder released a handful of pictures of its latest concept called the Pop. It's a wild-looking two-door, three-seat electric vehicle with an overall length of only 3 meters. Check out those oval-shaped window cutouts. It features a panoramic, clear roof and a bulging rear hatch. I'm sure we'll get more details in the coming weeks. How's that old saying go? If you don't succeed at first, try again? According to Bloomberg, Volkswagen plans to reintroduce its Phaeton luxury car in the U.S. The high-dollar sedan was pulled from the market back in 2006 after it failed miserably to meet sales expectations. So why is the company making such an expensive gamble again? The U.S. is one of the most profitable markets in the world, especially for luxury cars, and the Phaeton could help VW achieve its goal of tripling its share by 2018. Unfortunately, the global performance for the Phaeton last year was not very encouraging. Sales were down 27% to only 4,500 cars. Now, the company just restyled the Phaeton, and the updated version went on sale in Europe last June, but will that be enough to woo American buyers? Here's some of my Autoline insight. Bringing back the Phaeton, as long as it sells well, could allow Audi to move further up market, allowing it to pull ahead of its arch rivals, Mercedes and BMW. Traffic jams are turning into a major headache in China, but one company has come up with an amazing idea of how to overcome the problem. Well, maybe it's not so amazing. In fact, maybe it's stupid. We'll show you what we're talking about right after this.
Introducing Bridgestone's third generation of run-flat tires with groundbreaking new Bridgestone technologies. Bridgestone run-flat tires offer improved ride comfort, lower rolling resistance, and improved wear while giving you the peace of mind and comfort you need.
With car sales booming in China, traffic jams are becoming a big problem, and it's only going to get worse. But one company has a very unique solution to help alleviate the problem. According to Gasgoo, the Shenzhen Huashi Future Parking Equipment Company is building what it calls the 3D Fast Bus, which will literally drive over traffic. The vehicle carries passengers 14 feet above street level and can run on rails built in the road or with wheels programmed to stay on lines on the road. The bus can move up to 1,200 passengers while traffic passes through underneath. The bus will use lasers and ultrasound to alert drivers when it's getting close. It's electrically powered by both solar panels and batteries, which would recharge at each station. The company says each vehicle costs about $4 million to manufacture. Sounds pretty pricey, except that the upfront costs are only about 1/10 the cost of a subway system. And while this seems like science fiction, the company says construction on a 6-mile test run will start at the end of the year, and that a 75-mile stretch is scheduled to begin construction next year. However, government officials say a contract's still being negotiated, and it's likely to be 1 to 2 years away from beginning. Other experts say this is a harebrained scheme that will be impossible to pull off because there's no way you can avoid accidents with cars running under buses. And that is it for today's report on the top news in the global automotive industry. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.